who is the richest actor in the world. In addition to multi-million-dollar movie salaries, they profit from their endorsement deals, real estate collections, consumer brands, and in some unique cases, their personal relationships. Some have even started their own production companies. In the end, these 10 actors have emerged as the biggest moneymakers on the planet. Though the rankings fluctuate from year to year, here are the 10 current richest actors in the world in descending order. 10. Adam Sandler with $440 million. Adam Sandler, 56, is one of the most successful comedians of all time, parlaying a spot on Saturday Night Live into a lucrative movie career. Adam starred in over 50 major studio releases after he left Saturday Night Live, and he's earned at least $20 million for roughly 20 of those films, which is $400 million in pre-tax earnings alone. Despite being one of the most famous faces on the planet, Sandler's most successful movie franchise is one where you don't see him in at all. He voices the lead role of Count Dracula in 3 Hotel Transylvania animated films. According to Box Office Mojo, the 3 Hotel Transylvania films are also Sandler's 3 highest-grossing films to date. The first one earned $358 million. Hotel Transylvania, 2 topped that, with an estimated $474 million. And in 2018's Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, delivered an outstanding $528 million in revenues worldwide. His production company, Happy Madison, has also made a number of highly profitable movies. Netflix and Sandler have agreed to 2 separate deals in 2014 and 2020, covering 4 films each for the streaming service, worth $250 million, with the second contract worth $275 million. Number 9. Kevin Hart, with $450 million. Hart's fortune comes from films, comedy tours, brand partnerships, and his businesses, which include his own venture capital firm, a production company, and a vegan restaurant chain, among others. In addition to acting or voicing characters in hit films like Ride Along, The Secret Life of Pets, and Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Kevin Hart remains busy as a touring stand-up comedian. According to an estimate by Polestar, Hart has earned nearly $190 million from gross tour earnings as of 2022. The 44-year-old has endorsements with companies like Samsung, Wrangler, AT&T, and Mountain Dew. And in 2022, he received a $100 million investment from a private equity firm into his media company, Heartbeat. With the added money, his stake in the company became valued at more than $650 million. Heartbeat's first film, Night School, in 2018, starred Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish and made more than $100 million worldwide. Hart also has had many partnerships with major brands over the years, including Fabletics, DraftKings, Chase, and SiriusXM. And he has his own comedy platform, Laugh Out Loud. Number 8. Arnold Schwarzenegger with $450 million. His money comes largely from super-savvy contract negotiations for his movies, as well as his business ventures and real estate investments. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 75, was once the most in-demand action star in Hollywood, appearing in films like the Terminator franchise, Predator, and Total Recall. At his peak, the Austrian bodybuilder turned movie star earned $20 million to $30 million per movie. The former governor of California, one-time member of the Kennedy family, has extensive commercial and personal real estate portfolios that are believed to be worth $100 million to $200 million as well. Schwarzenegger owns Arnold Sports Festival, Oak Productions, and fitness publications. He also has ownership stakes in Dimensional Fund, Advisors, and Columbus Easton Town Center. express estimates that he may have ownership stakes in as many as 100 different businesses total. Number 7. Robert De Niro, with 500 million, the star of classic films such as Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Goodfellas. Robert De Niro is still a presence on big screen, with 2,023 roles in About My Father and Killers of the Flower Moon. But you might not know, the 79-year-old is a successful restaurateur too. In 1994, he co-founded the first Nobu with celebrity chef Nobuyuki Masutisa. Today, they have more than 50 restaurants located around the world and more than 12 hotels, which have collectively brought a revenue of $250 million in the year 2023. De Niro owns a 30% stake in his company, which amounts to $160 million. Number 6. George Clooney, with $500 million. Considering the fact that George Clooney is one of the most famous actors who has ever lived, it should come as no surprise that he's extremely wealthy. Clooney has amassed his $500 million fortune from his acting roles, his work as a director, writer, and producer, from his entrepreneurial endeavors as well as sponsorship deals with popular brands. Clooney has earned plenty of money through alcohol sales. In 2017, the actor and partners Rondé Gerber and Michael Meldman sold their tequila brand, Casamigos, to Diego for $700 million upfront, as much as $300 million more based on future performance. According to Celebrity Network, the 62-year-old has made $40 million through a partnership with Nespresso. As one of the top leading actors in Hollywood today, George Clooney is able to demand a top dollar salary. He regularly is paid around $20 million per film role. Number 5. Tom Cruise, with 600 million. Tom Cruise, 61, has come a long way from early film roles like 1983's Risky Business, for which he only earned $75,000. Cruise's movie salaries have increased over time. He forgoes an upfront salary altogether and gets paid a percentage of the film's profits. Generally, though, he makes an average of at least $20 to $25 million upfront to top-line a movie. With an estimated 51 films in total, Tom Cruise has generated substantial earnings. From 1983 to 2011, he is said to have made $445 million in movies, both from his base-end salaries and from the back-end bonuses. From 2011 to 2023, he has earned a total of over $400 million. For the release of Top Gun: Maverick in 2022, Cruise made another easy $100 million. When combined from 1983 to 2023, Tom Cruise has been paid $845 million in movie salaries, and the legendary actor is not done yet as there are talks of an 8th Mission Impossible film series on the horizon for 2025. Shah Rukh Khan was $730 million. Shah Rukh Khan, 54, is one of the most successful Indian actors of all time, appearing in more than 80 Bollywood films. His most recent is the 2023 thriller Pathan. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Khan, who has more than 39 million Instagram followers, makes anywhere from $50 million to $80 million per year and earns as much as $35 million per film. Beyond his earnings from acting, the actor has made a mark in the business world as well, with a wide range of smart and passive investments. He holds a majority stake from Kolkata Knight Riders, a prominent IPL team in partnership with Juhi Kawa and her spouse Jay Mehta. Khan holds a majority stake of 55% in the IPL team through Red Chillies Entertainment. He is also the owner of the prominent VFX and production company Red Chillies Entertainment, which encompasses an annual turnover of anywhere around $60 million. Khan also holds ownership stakes in the Trinbago Knight Riders of the Caribbean Premier League and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders of the International League T20. Khan has also made heavy investments in the Kidzania Global Theme Park as well. The Rock may have started out as the most charismatic man in sports entertainment, but now he is one of the most famous and highest paid actors in the world, commanding a top-tier salary for his blockbuster movies and having added a few franchises to his, while The Rock commands a hefty salary for his roles, earning a reported $22.5 million for 2022's Black Adam and $50 million for the upcoming Amazon Studios movie Red One. His tequila brand, called Taramana, the brand he launched in 2020 with his ex-wife Danny Garcia and other partners. It's estimated at $3.2 billion due to the massive sales it made over the last 2 years. From that, Johnson owns a significant 30% that is worth an estimated $1 billion before tax. But that's only in sales. Johnson still hasn't made the kind of money to put his estimated net worth. He co-owns an American football league known as XFL, which he bought from ex-WWE chairman Vince McMahon. The Rock also has his own energy drink known as Zoa Energy. The Rock makes around $1.7 million per sponsored Instagram post to reach his overall 331 million followers. Despite being a show about nothing, Jerry Seinfeld's eponymous sitcom continues to be a huge moneymaker for the actor and comedian. Just as fans' love of Seinfeld has continued, so have Seinfeld's paychecks. In addition to his high salary, Seinfeld continued to make money off the show's syndication following its 1998 finale. Seinfeld generated as much as $400 million each syndication cycle for its co-creator and writer. In addition to syndication, Seinfeld has also profited greatly off of streaming. As part of a deal reportedly between $130 and $180 million, all 9 seasons of the show were once available to stream on Hulu. However, once the contract ended, Netflix, fresh off of losing The Office to Peacock and Friends to HBO Max, swooped in to pick up the show. Netflix reportedly paid more than $500 million to secure the streaming rights to Seinfeld, but that's not the only place you can see Seinfeld himself on the streaming service. In 2017, he inked a deal with the company for an estimated $100 million, which included 2 stand-up thresholds and moving his series Comedians in Cars, Getting Coffee from Crackle to Netflix. While it's unclear how much he earned from each component of the deal, it's likely he got a huge pay raise from his reported $500,000 in episode salary at Crackle. Seinfeld has profited from his stand-up as well, with the 69-year-old still touring and Netflix paying $20 million for his 2020 special 23 Hours to Kill. It pays to star in ads alongside billionaires. In 2008, Seinfeld appeared in advertisements for Microsoft alongside its co-founder, Bill Gates. He was reportedly paid $10 million to star in the $300 million campaign. Forbes has listed 54-year-old Tyler Perry among the world's billionaires for the past 3 years. He has been earning over $1.4 million in pre-tax income since 2005. Perry is best known for creating the Medea franchise, which has grossed more than $660 million, according to Forbes. Starting in 2019, he began producing content for BET under a deal with the network's parent company, Viacom-CBS. He reportedly earns $150 million annually and has a 25% stake in the BET Plus streaming service. Tyler shot and filmed what would go on to be the first 10 episodes of The House of Pain in Atlanta, and then he went to Hollywood where it was purchased by the CW. The show was such a hit that TBS made a deal with Tyler to air the next 90 episodes, which he'd fully own for $200 million. He reportedly pocketed $138 million of that $200 million, according to Forbes. Tyler's famous Medea movies have grossed more than $660 million in total, netting him $290 million in profits. Considering he stars in and produces them, Tyler's obviously keeping a huge percentage of the profits. In fact, Forbes notes that Tyler owns 100% of the content he's created, which means he's keeping the lion's share of pretty much everything he touches. This reportedly includes more than 1,200 television episodes, 24 stage plays, and 22 movies. Tyler has a massive deal with Viacom CBS that nets him $150 million a year and gives him a 25% equity stake in BET+. The stake alone is worth $60 million, but Tyler also has $300 million in cash and investments as of Forbes reporting in 2020, so it's likely way more by now. Not to mention $40 million tied up in homes and toys, and we're gonna assume toys refers to his 2 private jets, as well as $280 million in his studio and $320 million from his movie library. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.